Let's go. Mr. Sneed. Immediately off the bat. Subscribing at tier 1, thank you. Thank you. So how is the vacation going? Well, so far so good. Today is the second day of vacation. I mean, technically it's the weekend. I don't work on the weekends, so there we go. Dark Assassin, ew. Welcome. Welcome. How's it going? As we get going, just, of course, let me know if the audio is too loud, too quiet, one way or the other. Yeah, technically my vacation starts tomorrow. Technically. But it's not gonna be just, being all lazy and all that. Let's see. Sneed. Trying to figure out if I'm gonna take my vacation this year. Yeah, I know what you mean. I haven't taken time off since we moved into the house. I took a week off at the beginning of January to move, and here it is, June 13th. So basically 6 months later I took, or 5 months later I took a vacation. I'm the type of person who works and does not take time off usually. I've been told by other people, like, hey, why don't you take some time off? Why don't you go do something? But it's okay. I like to work. But then I also have all this in the spare time. Since about how often I get a weekend off. I used to work jobs where never would get a weekend off. Never. Not anymore. Tisk. Jenna, hey, you hush it. None of that. All right, so we're gonna kick things off. The Cyberpunk 2077. Is it as glitchy and terrible as the internet makes it out to be? In my brief experience of playing, no, it's not. But we're gonna put some time in. Oh, a gift and a sub to Jenna. Boom! We just got subs flying all over the place here at the beginning. All right, we're gonna do a new game. Difficulty level. Let's see, Dark Assassin heard this game is great, so yeah. I've heard everything from it's great to it's the worst game ever, but most of what I heard is kind of in the middle, like it's okay, all these glitches, oh, it's so terrible. That's what I've heard a lot of. Going Gorilla subscribe with Prime Gaming. Thank you, Going Gorilla. Thank you, and welcome. Heyo, welcome. Okay, so as far as difficulty level, I've played on normal. I've played on hard. Not the whole game, by any means. Everyone likes something different in a game. Not everyone enjoys the same games. That is very true. Like, for example, I recently started playing Mass Effect. I had not played Mass Effect since it came out. I picked up the Legendary Edition, and oh boy, am I loving it so much more than I did when it first came out, because my appreciation of storytelling and other things has increased so much since that game initially came out. And I'm just loving the world, the environment, the characters so far. My one just little nitpick is, at least in Mass Effect 1, just the way that male Shepard delivers his lines. But you know, I can kind of look past that since you're not talking the entire time. Most other people and stuff are talking around you. Anyway, back to Cyberpunk. Difficulty level, let's see. Substantial challenge, perk cyberware, I'm thinking between normal and hard, but we'll see. Only played Mass Effect Andromeda. Wasn't sure how I felt about it because I didn't get the backstory. I've heard nothing but horrible things about Andromeda. I remember when that came out, because I didn't really care about Mass Effect. It wasn't my thing. But I just remember everyone was just going hard on Andromeda. Jenna didn't like it at first, but had the wrong idea of how the game was going to be. Plus, we were too busy with moving to focus on it. Yeah. Loving it now, though. Yeah, definitely. Ed! Ayo! Welcome, Ed. Welcome to the stream, buddy. All right, I think... let's do hard. Because why not? Okay, here is where you watching right now, live, not on YouTube, because I'm recording this. I'm going to put it on YouTube later. What is our life path? Are we a nomad? Roaming the Badlands, looting scrapyards, raiding fuel depots. Life on the road wasn't easy. But growing up in Nomad Clan has its perks. Honesty, integrity, and a love of freedom. Qualities that few in Night City possess, and no amount of money could buy. Oh, it sounds so wholesome. Steve with the hype. Good hype. We got Street Kid. They say if you understand this... they say if you want to understand the streets, you gotta live them. Gangs, fixers, dolls, small-time pushers. You were raised by them all. Down here, the law of the jungle dictates the weak serve the strong. The only law in Night City you have yet to break. And then we got Corpo. Few leave the corporate world with their lives. Fewer still with their souls intact. I agree. You've been there. You've been through rules, exploited secrets, and weaponized information. There's no such thing as a fair game, only winners and losers. So here we go. What are we playing as? A nomad, street kid, or a corpo? I can tell you in the 2 times I've kind of played the game, street kid and corpo, or what I've played as. Don't know how nomad is, at least the beginning. I'm sure Jenna knows all of these because she's restarted the game about, 23 times. Street Kid is the only one I haven't really checked out. Nomad then. Andy, what's up, nerd? Oh, yeah. How's it going? How's it going? So we got Nomad. Nomad for sure, going Gorilla. So far, a couple of votes for Nomad. Like, I will say, the corporal one, Nomad Soap, yes, there we go. Okay, so it's gonna be Nomad. Oh, and I will say this, I've turned off nudity, so you perverts aren't gonna be able to watch this stream and be like, oh yeah, look at that. Plus, I don't want any potential issues on Twitch or on YouTube later on when I put it up. They may not care, but I'm just going to just not do that. Is the game broken on PC too? I don't know, Andy. We're gonna try to find out. I've played a little, and it definitely wasn't broken at all. TOS, such pain. Yeah. I can't just play the game as it's supposed to be. I took the fun out of it, shaking my head. Karma's in. And welcome. So as far as character goes, I will say the male voice actor annoys me. I don't know, it's something about his voice. So I'm just gonna pick the lady. And we're just gonna randomize it. I don't, since we don't really look at her character all that much, I'm just gonna randomize it. So I need a number. How many times are we gonna click this random button until we get our character? Just throw out a number, random number. Nothing too crazy. I don't want to sit here like thousands of times clicking the button. Got a 7, got a 3. Let me get a little bit of coffee here. Karma's in 28. 13, my favorite number. Dark Assassin 12. All right, so between those, Jenna throwing out 13 because she knows. 7, another favorite number. I have four favorite numbers, and 2 of them have been mentioned. We'll go with 13. We'll go with 13. All right, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's very what you would expect this game to have, Cyberpunk-wise. Okay, so there we go. This person is going to be our nomad character. I think we're good. Kind of cool though. Yeah. Fits in with the environment. All right, so our skills. Both attributes and skills provide bonuses, of course. RPG, we all know how this is if you're joining. Maximum level a skill is limited by the level of the attribute stat that it belongs to. Body is raw physical power, health, stamina, fists and gorilla arms, melee weapons, that kind of stuff. Intelligence, cyberdeck, the hacking and stuff like that. Could definitely see soap in a wig like that. Definitely soap fits the environment very well. Yes, yes. All right, so that's intelligence for the hacking. Reflexes, passive evasion, crit chance, damage from mantis blades, which I have not used or seen yet. Technical ability, unlock doors, tech weapons, armor, and then cool. Resilience, composure, and effectiveness in operating from stealth. Huh. We know a little bit about stealth. Increases crit damage, resistances, stealth damage. Reduce the speed at which enemies detect you. Increase monowire damage. Is that a little, little hitman? All right. So we definitely want to increase our cool. For sure. Let's see, I got 6 points available. After that one. All right, so we'll increase it to 6. Sneaky Sneak's got to be super cool, exactly. Let's see, tech weapons, maybe. So the reflexes seems like it would tie in because it has some evasion, and then it also increases crit damage, which the cool does as well. It seems like it. See, if they're a real thing, I'd get mantis blades, but I prefer the forearm blades from Deus Ex. Ah. Good call. Good call. So I'll bump a little into reflexes. The hacking, just overall stuff. There we go. Movement while grappling an enemy and enemy grapple duration. I'm just gonna put a point there just to bump up health and stamina a little bit. Let's see. Come on, there we go. Okay. There we go. Increase the armor as well in technical. I think you're gonna make the same as you, Jenna, of course. And I'll use my remaining 2 just like this. We'll start very cool and then just kind of even across the board there, maybe? Actually, I think what we'll do this, and this, this, and that. And, oh, we're at max level. Oh, minimum level on these. Unlock doors. We'll do that. There we go. Work can't make me keep my knife in the car if it's part of my arm. Yeah, 6 is the highest. There we go. All right. So begins your story in Night City. All right, there's our attributes. We're a nomad. We're this version of V. Let's confirm it. Let's get it going. Bit of loading, and then we get to potentially a little bit of backstory about our nomad. Fairly sure this girl needs a t-shirt. Well, we'll get close. It's just when you start out, when you're born, you're, you know, in your skivs, your undies. Yeah. Oh, was not paying attention. We could have continued. Let's see it. We're just in a garage, starting out. Okay. Patch. We'll remove it.
electric coupling module.
You said it was nothing serious when I came in. You said you were sure.
All right, welcome. It's basically just saying pay close attention to the tutorials, learn more. You can disable the hints if you're experienced, which I'm not. We'll just continue.
Guess I was wrong. Can always look for another shop where they won't ask a lone nomad while she's hugging the border.
Well, step aside. I can handle it.
That's fine. Step aside.
What? Got any idea what to do?
I'm thinking.
I'm thinking.
And?
Your chirping is not helping.
So we can hotwire, bypass the coupling, straight into the car's mainframe.
I'm gonna bypass the coupling and rig a hot wire.
Compressor will run on and on. It could seize up.
Did anyone ask your opinion?
All right, just gonna get in the car immediately. I don't like driving with mouse and keyboard either.
Okay, let's see what happens.
It's like I was telling you. No. Not shabby at all. Question's how long it'll last you.
Such a hacker.
It'll get me to Night City. I'll figure something else out there.
Right.
We're looking for Jackie.
I'm looking for someone. Jackie Wells. Maybe.
Oh, nothing. All right. Well, connect to radio station.
Antenna on this heap don't seem like it packs a punch. Not liable to hear much.
You don't say.
Hey, Mike. Didn't know you had a customer.
Rolled in a few hours past. I thought she'd at least called into you.
Don't you sweat it, Mike. We're gonna hash it out.
Uh-oh. Boss Hog.
Don't you know you owe the sheriff a word when you pay his town a visit? To tell him what's brought you here. Maybe even over a cup of coffee.
I'm just passing through, no trouble. Wink.
No need to worry, I won't be staying long.
Didn't answer my question now, did you? Name's Andrew Jones. Probably heard of me.
Nope.
I can't say that I have.
Served in Spec Ops during the last war. Silver Shoguns? Ring any bells?
Nope, still no.
I can't say that it does.
Don't like to get along, do ya? That a Nomad vehicle? Might have expected that.
Well, you have a problem?
If you have a problem, I'm willing to hear it.
Let me tell you what my problem is. Nothing boils my blood like a fucking stray. Where'd your clan pitch camp?
I'm here alone.
There's no clan. There's no camp. I'm here alone.
Ain't buying it. Nomads always stick to their packs.
My family's in pieces. That's why I'm headed for Night City.
Makes you an outcast among outcasts. Sure as hell hope you'll be on your way before long.
Well, you just gotta move. Need to use your radio tower, though.
I saw a broadcasting comms tower on my way in. My antenna's down and I need to radio someone.
What you need's to hightail it out of here without another word. Ain't got no mind to see you drifting around these parts. Got it?
I like the sound of your voice, don't you?
You like the sound of your voice, don't you?
What's that, Drifter? What are you on about?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Yeah, best that way.
All right, we have left the garage. As I said, I do not like driving with mouse and keyboard. I'm more of a controller person when it comes to that. So if I happen to just run over something, it may or may not be on accident. Oh, careful. All right. Let's just... Oh. So what's my... All right, so space seems to break a little bit. I'm sure. Yeah, it's cool. All right, let's take a look around though. Desert, yeah. Is that nice city over there? Possibly. Open, there we go. No? Kick it. Hiya! Alright. Gotta get up there. So let's just make our way up. King Arthuria Pendragon! Ew! It has been a while indeed. Where have you been? How's it going? Ew! Just climb on up. Already doing better than you at driving, Jenna. We can access some photo mode. Oh. Let's connect.
Hello?
Come in. Come in. Ah, raised you finally.
Willie McCoy. It's good to hear your voice.
Fee. Wish I could say the same.
Well, then why don't you?
Why can't you?
You abandoned the clan. I can't help you anymore.
Never knew you to be so cautious.
Try loyal. Rules are rules. The system won't work without him. It can't. Nomads get the work in these parts because it's nomad turf. Wouldn't be a problem if you're still a backer. You should have stuck with them. Joined up with the Snake Nation like the rest.
Snake Nation can kiss my ass.
See, Pendragon's been busy with real life stuff. Doing some work. Me, I've also been busy. It's been, I can't remember the last time I saw you on here. It's a lot of change though. Tell you that much. Been busy, but life has been good. All right, we need some help here though.
I need your help. One last time.
One last time. Again?
I have to find the client with my payload, but I don't know where he is.
Right place, right time. You were there?
Car broke down.
My car gave out. The electric coupling, it's a miracle I made it here. Maybe the client left a message. Could you check for me?
Sure. Last time, though. I mean it. Client's name?
Jackie Wells.
Huh. Actually left a message. He's waiting on a farm. Flicking you the geolog data.
Thanks, Willie. I owe you one.
You do. Just don't get yourself killed. And don't call again.
All right. So get back to the car. So what's the catch? Someone gonna... Oh. Accidentally hit space and just decided to jump all the way off. Just getting familiar with the controls again. Oh, excuse me. Come on. All right, so we gotta head to the meeting place. Let's see, can we see where it is? Okay, so it's just a long, straight shot. So I was thinking maybe I'd drive through the desert, but That's not the case, unfortunately. Oh, careful. Got a little ways to go, not too far. We're in a dry creek. All right, slow it down a bit. Slow it down a bit. There we go. All right. Trailer out in the middle of nowhere. This ought to be fun. Had to drive 2 miles an hour to keep it under control.
Oh, I was worried I'd have to turn to farming. Yeah, sure hope you're here for me.
You Jackie? I mean, I know he is, but you Jackie?
Are you Wells?
And Jackie, por favor.
I'm V. Seems you have cargo that needs to be moved.
Oh, where I'm from, you share a bit about your soul before you talk biz.
It's Keanu! Ah!
It's kind of like a custom. Or just good manners, you know?
Gimme. I'm just picking up some junk. Make a little cash, potentially. Alright, so, start with you then.
Why don't we start with you then?
NC native right here. Got Haywood in my blood.
I've never been to NC. That doesn't mean much to me.
So, imagine a place where everyone's like your bro or sis. Or a distant cousin, at least.
I think I understand. You don't have to like each other, but it's family.
That's Haywood. That and everyone's back in iron. And you?
I guess you could say I'm from my own Haywood.
You and me, we're gonna get along fine. The cargo.
Hit me. What's inside of this that you just kicked into my leg?
What's inside?
You sleep better the less you know. Got no idea myself, and that's a good thing.
You don't know what we aim to smuggle. These are stolen corporate goods.
Stolen? No. Some gonk lost the crate. Some other gonk found it, passed it on. Now it's here. You know, butterfly effect or whatever.
And there's no one looking for this crate.
Ain't no problem if they look. Only a problem if they find it before it crosses the border, no?
All right, well, let's get it.
Let's load it in the car.
A huevo. Started thinking you might not come.
I got held up. And you weren't exactly easy to find.
I decided to lay low, you know? The sheriff, he looked like one grouchy motherfucker.
Yep.
Oh, open the trunk. There we go.
What a fat ass. So, we headed out?
Yeah. Now the question is where to, huh? Not too far. Oh, never mind. Just...
Do you have the manifest from the transport?
Of course I do. But the fixer didn't give you the job deeds?
He did. I was just making sure.
Listen, friend. We're both professionals, ain't we? Hey, you, sure you've moved contraband before?
Why? Are you nervous?
Me?
some shenanigans.
Maybe a little.
Some helicopter, something was smoking.
Hey, border crossing up ahead. What now?
Nothing. They'll scan us and check our papers.
Okay.
I'll do the talking.
Just keep it cool. Nice and slow. Nice and easy.
Direct your vehicle to the inspection area. The security check will begin shortly.
I got a real bad feeling about this.
Just calm
You know
down.
they'll notice if you're nervous, right? You have got to calm down.
Right, yeah.
All right, let's get some manifest
Hand
action.
me the manifest. They'll need to see it.
Grab these.
Let me see. Ah, it's marked LOA. Perfect.
What's that mean?
Lost on arrival. Means the cargo was flagged as to be lost as soon as it crossed the border.
Oh, so they know we're smuggling.
Well, they're about to find out.
The owner of the vehicle in the inspection area will report for further questioning.
Chingada madre. What now?
Got any money?
If we want the customs officer to turn a blind eye to our dubious docks, we'll need a sweetener. Do you have the credit chip with the bribe?
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
Yes, Jenna, my FOV is up. We'll take that money.
Right. You forgot.
Have the option
Keep
to
the engine running.
just run across the border. That'd be cool.
Do that.
Like, you have the car. Why couldn't you just drive across somewhere? All right, let's go get questioned. Right over here.
If you're armed, place your weapon here.
Be careful with that thing.
Now please report to room number 2.
Please sit.
Eh. There we go.
Papers.
I know the rules. Everything's there.
It might be. It might not be. We'll see. What are you transporting?
It's all in there.
Everything?
Oh,
There's one additional enclosure to the manifest.
Ah, yes. Remind me, you drive for which nomad clan?
I don't.
None. No clan. I drive for myself.
Bold. And none too wise. You know, whenever I see someone like you, I'm oh so grateful not to be on that side of the table.
The feeling's mutual.
Go on now. Your associate's waiting for you in the car. Don't forget to take your personal items.
Such as my gun.
Be careful with that toy. And welcome to Night City.
Those little shits imagine Night City is some kind of paradise.
What can you do? Young, naive, which is just a euphemism for ignorant.
What happened in there?
I'll tell you soon. I need to get out of here.
Yeah, okay.
All right, now we don't have to drive. Let's see, Duke. Ayo. How do I like Cyberpunk so far? I mean, I've only played it just a little. Not what we're doing now, just a little bit. And so far, I like it. But I need to get more.
You gonna tell me what happened back there?
A customs dickhead got nitpicky.
And that ain't normal?
Not to that extent.
Smelling trouble around the bend?
Drive, Jackie, just drive.
Oh, you ever seen him where the player doesn't do all the driving? Yeah.
Someone's coming our way. This does not look good.
Stop your vehicle immediately.
Let's get out of here.
On it!
You are transporting contraband that is corporate property. I repeat, stop the car.
Damn.
All right. Draw our weapon, alt, holster, double tap the alt, shoot. Yeah. Oh. Come on. Oh. Why can't I get back in the seat? Ah. Come on. Come on. Whoa. Come on. Aim. Oh, it's a bit bumpy. Can I shoot the barrels? No? No. Well, that sort of helped. Trying to shoot drivers here. Get back in the car! Get back in the car! Try to... Oh.
Gotta keep moving.
It's like every time I get a aim, it just like turns. There, I shot the car. Yeah. So, I'll catch you next time. Love your content. Hope the day goes well. Thank you.
Not sure my nerves can handle this.
Oh.
Keep driving.
Okay, Dragon's gotta go. Thanks for coming out.
Place looks deserted. Gonna stop here. Need to sort out a few things before we go on.
Fucking hell.
Hijo de la chingada madre! I almost tagged our asses. That what you call smuggling? Chingado! Was supposed to go smooth. No problems.
Yeah. Calm
Calm
down.
down. Sometimes these things happen.
This? What kind of shit happens?
Border security tipped off the corporation that we have their cargo.
What's the deal with these borderlies flipping us the finger as they fucking please? With no consequences.
He took a risk. He assumed we didn't have a clan backing us, and he was right.
Pendejamente ridículo. So what now?
Well, could ask the same question here.
I could ask you the same question. Will you keep whining, or will we put a bow on this thing?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm a bit light. Can't pay you now. I have something for you once I collect my scrap for this corpo crap we're carrying.
Oh, and you just figured I would sit by patiently?
Actually, I wasn't gonna pay you at all. Just gonna bust ass and disappear as soon as we crossed over, but you're all right.
Oh, well, thanks.
I appreciate the honesty.
Yeah, thanks.
So what's next?
Now we take a peek inside.
Got a muscle tank. I'm just gonna take it.
Open it.
All right.
Oh, shit. Says Arasaka on the crate. We are robbing some heavy hitters.
And maybe we'll make some heavy money. Oh, mames. A real iguana. A, lesser Antillean, I think.
Lesser until what?
Yeah, I watched a thing on TV about them. Went extinct like 30 years ago. They're from the Lesser Antilles. You come a long way, my scaly friend.
Well, let's see about getting some money.
Think you can make some money on it?
Sure. Think it'll make us happy.
Us?
Yeah, partner. We'll go halfsies. Any decent fixer will find a loaded gonk interested in a rare gem like this. It's kind of a shame, though. I always wanted a pet. Got the name Manny all thought out. Hey, by the way, you, got any plans for what you'll be doing in Night City?
No, not really.
I don't have any plans. Spent the last years traveling between states with my nomad family.
I'll probably be waiting for you somewhere, huh?
No. We decided to go our separate ways.
That must be tough, huh? Having no one to go back to. But don't you worry. Let me help you find digs. You gotta live somewhere. It's important to have people you can turn to. You know, like, family. Maybe you'll find your own down in Night City.
Thanks. 3 fans in the house, but above 85, they don't help much. I know the feeling.
Thanks, much appreciated.
Hey, come on. It's nothing. We got chemistry, you and me. Be a crying shame to waste it. Partner.
Hey.
Aw, cuddly little fucker.
Yeah, you're all right.
You know what, Jackie? You're not all bad yourself.
Oh, you don't mean that, chica.
All right, let's get moving. Partner.
Okay, partner. Time to grab the lizard and scurry out of here.
Hello there, Night City! Stanley here with you, and we got another day ahead of us in this city of dreams. Ooh, I love this town. Love it like you might love a mother who popped you out on the steps of an orphanage once and now stops you to ask if you got a smoke for her. Every new day here means 100 new arrivals, but only half these gonks will survive a year, and that's if it's a good one. And why do these peeps come to NC? Well, to be street samurai like Morgan, Blackhand, and Waylon Boa Boa. The greater the risk, the bigger the bounty, kids. Or so they say. But you can only be a major league player for so long. The faster you live, the faster you burn out. If you don't get a bullet to the brain first.
Montage.
NC's legends. Know where you'll find most of them? The graveyard. Matters not where you're from. Matters not where you start. What matters here is the walk you walk. In Night City, the city of dreams.
All right, there we go. Little speed
Chick we're
catch up.
looking for is somewhere in this building. Probably crawling with the pendejos that kidnapped her. Eyes and ears open, all right? Speaking of which, got you a little something. Militech training shard. In case you need to, brush up on your dance moves. Down for some target practice in VR?
Let's see, Sneeze, if it gets lucky, get an AC for my dog next month. Yeah, get that dog an AC. Keep it chill. Shut up, Jackie. Andy, not as cool as Soap Skyrim montage this all, thank you. All right, yeah, a little warm-up can't hurt.
Sure. Why the hell not?
Try to aim better than we did in that car. I was just like, oh.
Let's begin with basic combat training. This session will be recorded for subsequent evaluation.
All right.
This course is designed to reinforce your fundamental combat abilities and hone your reflexes. The skills you gain here will help you survive, even excel on the battlefield. I will train you to be effective with firearms, to use stealth tactics to your advantage, and to hack into enemy networks. Because at Militech...
Man, Militech can't encrypt for shit. But they clearly got drill and jar heads in their blood. Now, Station 1, you maggot! Move, move, move! Let's blast through a tactical target practice program. You know, a little warm-up.
All right. Little gun, thank you. Aim there, there.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd find that too tough. What do you say we crank it up a notch?
All right.
Not bad. But it's more realistic if the target's packing iron.
Oh, really?
Quit standing around and take cover.
So, oh?
You took a hit. Use a reanimator to patch yourself up.
Okay. I'll take that. There we go.
Head to the training area when you're good to go. Oh, look. Brought some tunes with him this time. You know what to do, V.
Take up top first. Come on, aim. It's like it's slow and fast all at the same time. There we go.
Green work, V. Stand on the platform and we'll move on.
Oh, 1 second here. Sorry, I had to do some moderating. Okay, back to here.
Hacking's the next item on the menu. Might notice I tweaked the course material a bit.
Okay. It's gonna open up the scanner. Yeah. Scanned. Good.
This training module will teach you how to apply technological tools to combat situations. Jesus, Corpo speak can even make work a little hack magic on the screen to distract the...
Alright, we'll do that. Cool. A distraction.
Hard.
Yeah. Oh, come on now. Distract enemies, yeah. I did it. Oh, execute. Hit the wrong button.
Corpo trash. Style over substance. Good. Now take him out quietly.
Will do.
All right, all yours. Take him out.
Kill. Sleep.
Never smart to leave behind any trace of your handiwork. Especially the dead kind. Now pick up the body and hide it somewhere.
Right. Ah, how convenient. Dump, or can hide dead bodies and unconscious enemies in certain places. Doing so will help you avoid detection. Yeah.
Okay. Now try to take him down in one slick move.
Boom. There we go. Sneak attack, 2.5 damage.
Think you're ready to try hacking some gonks in real time? Have fun.
What do we got there? Camera control, you say? Aim at the camera, sure. More advanced quick hacks allow you to use the environment or enemies to your advantage. Thank you. Breach protocol. Okay. Upload the ice pick daemon. Must recreate the code sequence by selecting characters from the code matrix. Characters you select will be visible in the buffer. So we've got, yeah, cool, yep. Oh, select 55, okay. Active row, then activate column belongs to, and then BD, and then 55.
Now, detonate the grenade.
Uh-oh. What is this? Uh-oh. Oh no. Boom. He took a second and was like, oh, I'm dying. Okay. Scenes going to work. Have fun, Soap. Thank you. Thanks for coming out. All right, let's get back out of this.
Just needed to shut your brain down and follow orders. in true Militech fashion.
Indeed.
Under my wise command, not too shabby. Militech's algorithms put you on a decent run. Got additional modules if you want to hone any other skills. Or you finish up, Delta out now. But remember, the street's not gonna give you any hints or second chances.
Okay. Completed the mandatory portion of the tutorial. Feel free to interact with the door and exit.
We doing this?
Shut up. Check out the option tutorial. Well, that's the stealth one. Sure. That's what we're trying to do.
Right. So first, let's shape up those stealth skills.
All right. Just get a nice little scan. So I can tag them like this, like that, that. It means unaware of your presence will continue their routines, pay attention to their behavior patterns, and use what you learn to sneak around them. Okay. Looks like everything else is good. We're in the hostile territory. Let's keep it nice and sneaky-like. So, nice and sneaky. Enter enemy's line of sight, alert detection, or indicator. Find cover to avoid detection, yes.
Find cover, quick. Nice, nice. Now, move slowly towards the exit. Stay out of sight.
Well, this guy is looking straight at us. Can we hack him and do something? No, it's not letting us. Okay, I was thinking maybe we could distract them. That'd be nice. If I just stay back a little bit. Okay, break the line of sight. Keep it nice and cool. And then we just come like this. Like this. Then we do this. Oh. Uh-oh. Don't mind me.
Focus, V.
Ah, I had it. I thought I had it anyway. Stealth hacking are my favorites. Says the Jenna. Alright, so we come over here. We just make our way up. Thank you.
Find cover, quick. Nice, nice. Now, move slowly towards the exit. Stay out of sight.
Okay.
Stealthy now, V.
Oh.
You ever relive a ninja BD?
Oh.
Just like that.
Well.
Almost, almost. Again, from the top.
So good at computers and gracefulness? Yes, you are. Alright, so what's the deal? Do I just have to not kill him? Is that the thing? Or not try to take him down? Do this. We come over here.
Find cover, quick. Nice, nice. Now, move slowly towards the exit. Stay out of sight. Stealthy now, V. You ever relive a ninja BD? Just like that.
Have to not kill them or get caught, yeah. Okay, so I just basically leave him here. He's looking forward. That guy could possibly see us. We just do this. And then we do this. Oh.
Nova, well done.
He was turned like right at that last second. But that's all right. All right, so cameras. Turrets, that alarms. Okay.
Now the same thing, only with the camera.
Got it tagged. Yep. right, so basically, right, these little beams are where it's looking. So we just gotta make our way over there without being noticed. Nice and easy.
V, you're not a gonk-brained Militech recruit. Get moving. Nice work today. Just stand on the platform to exit the sim.
Okay.
All right, some advanced combat techniques for dessert. Then we wrap this party up.
All right, let's do it.
Time to get down and dirty in close quarter combat. Take 'em down. But careful. Looks tough.
Give it a little sneak. Grab him. Oh no, he does not like that. So, with the skull, a bit higher level, yeah. Able to free themselves, yeah. Defeating them is extremely difficult, so proceed with caution. Sure.
Okay, that'll do. Now maybe we find someone closer to your weight class.
Fast attack, yeah. Perform a fast attack combo. Press that while the previous one is being executed. Alright, hold it to do a strong attack, then release. Boom. Continuous attacking. Drain stamina, yeah. Fast attack, strong attacks have different stamina costs. Current stamina is displayed up at the top there. Cool. Alright. Blocking stance. Strike him. Okay.
Let's
see how it
bump
affects
things
it.
up from easy to normal. This next fool can block your attacks.
Alright. Fast attacks will not damage blocking enemy, only strong attacks. Boom. Gotcha. Oh. Take the blocking stance.
Bit coming up now. Blocking blows instead of dealing them.
Oh, with the kicks, combos. Stamina cost as well for blocking, cool. Alright. Can break the same way, yeah, makes sense. Boom, blocked it. To counter, just before getting hit.
Now this fool loses his footing every time he swings.
Oosh.
Use that. Get in there and land a counter punch.
Oh, come on now. Okay, so it does the slowdown when you do the counter. That's cool.
Whoop. I like that. V, want to see this fool punch?
Use all the techniques to defeat him. All right.
You've done well in mastering the way of the fool, young apprentice. I can teach you no more. This is the part where you face your final test.
Where'd you go? Oh, just disappeared. We got
Let's move
him.
on to melee weapons. Grab a sword.
Oh, we will take that. Use same techniques. All right. It is so rude, yes. There we go.
Good. Now show me what you've learned.
All right. Final test. Ranged weapons, a cyber deck. Now face enemy, a mix of enemies. All right. Defeat them however we choose. Oh. Well, the big boy I definitely want to take down with the guns. All right. Oh.
Good stuff. Looks like you're cruising already. Hop on the platform.
There we go. Training complete.
Good luck, V.
Thank you, T-Bug.
So, not bad, huh? Now we can get down to biz.
All right. Get any tips on this?
Will Kako give you any tips and tricks for the job?
I'm not your mother. Just do what I pay you for. It's easy work. Yeah.
Let's get to it then.
Let's do this.
Sword really
Elevator.
worked well for you,
This way.
Jedi, but it might be because of the difficulty. Well, first things first, let's look around for any items to pick up. Don't really see any. That's okay. All right. There we go. Oh, got a call.
Target's Sandra Dorset. Target's biomon went mute a couple hours back. Suspected abduction. Target could have possibly flatlined already. Not sure you're in time.
We're in time, Bug. We. Sure you're on phones, but that don't make you any less part of this squad.
Squad. Charming.
Bug, could at least try to be nice.
You want nice, supportive? Call a damn helpline.
Let's see what weapons we have. Just some pistols. And our fists. Or a pistol.
Looking for
And some
1237.
fists.
Target should be inside, but I got 0 eyes on her biomon. Fingers crossed it's not too late. Ugh, I hate this life or death shit. Hurry.
There we go. So it get like
Hun, is that you?
get back in there.
Try hacking the door. Think you can trip it on your own, V?
We can try. Jackie, get out of the way. All right, that's set. All right.
Low profile.
Low profile, eh? Tapping tab. Oh. I didn't even notice that from the last time I played. That you can just hit boom like that and highlights everything. Did not know that. Take it.
Are we fucking late? Is that her? Is that our target, V?
What we got here? Oh, did not want to read it just now, but that's okay.
Sandra Dorset's protected under Echelon 2 Corpo immunity. Our girl's top shelf. This one's packing black market Zeta Tech repros. Typical back alley fix-ups. Not our lucky gal. Let's keep looking.
Mira, eyes up. Pendejos ahead. Drop in quietly. Baby steps, V. Enemies watching.
All right.
Couldn't have done that better myself.
Some loot back this way. Jackie's just going all out, just like that. Don't need anything. Oh, I thought I was. There we go.
On your toes. bodies incoming. They're almost on you.
Fuck these Reapers.
What do we got? There's like a couple of them.
I'll skin you and make a curse for my wife!
Oh, running in with a shotgun. Look out, Jackie. Oh, oh, and we're out of ammo.
Clean it up, clean it out.
Well, that's great.
Don't want me bringing the target out under fire. Definitely don't want a slug in your back.
No way. Not neither.
I'll be taking that. I thought it just gave me a... Or am I making that up? There it is. Okay. Give me the goods. Oh. And we're out of ammo there too. Jeez. They did not want to give us much. We're out of ammo on everything, Jackie.
Head down!
That works.
You stop doing the eyes, me! You got this!
Oh. Oh, and now we got another thing. Sheesh. Yeah, I didn't realize we had like two or three shots of, you know, on our gun. Ugh.
Baby steps, V.
Okay.
Enemies watching. Couldn't have done that better myself.
So, let's see. Let's take the goods. Bit of that. Let's come get a bit of this.
More bodies incoming. They're almost on you.
These fucking Reapers. Oh yeah, V. They're coming. Wait for your chance. Pick the prick off.
Grenade.
Big on that Prima's robe she's got.
Excuse me.
Cabrones. Thick as locusts. Let's wait and plan a spree. Take one down. Just real quiet. Hey, grab the one closest. Let's take him.
There we go. What you got?
Down. Little meat. But probably not the last of them. Move on. Move up. I'm behind you, V.
Just bring the body back a bit. Okay. You stay there. There we go. Now things are going well. All right. I know we've picked up some stuffs. Let's see. We got a shotgun, the pistol. We got an attachment. Well, at the very least, get the shotgun equipped. Careful. Okay. Got some perks. Nice. Let's see what we got here. Increases damage dealt by silenced weapons. Yeah. Allows you to throw knives. Perform non-lethal aerial takedowns. Increases movement speed by sneaking. I would like to take that if I can. I think I gotta. Let me purchase it. What do we get? Weapon recoil. Oh, that would be good. All right. Character. Let's do this. Oh, I thought it said we had it. I guess some stuff just increased, but not what I thought. Ah, that's good. And put a scope on it. Okay. Okay. Guys, right through here. There's Jackie. Okay, so that gives us a second to get some loots. Take those. All right, let's see here. It's got a floodlight. You could distract a bit, but got some RAM though. Short circuit them real quick. Might take a second. Alright. Oh, I'm out of ammo.
We had options here. Bub, you got eyes on this shithole? Anything?
Ruby's in looks out on the balcony.
One fucker left.
All right.
Don't see any movement on the sensors. Looks like you got him. You're clear to go.
Shit, where the hell's our target?
Look around. Gotta be there somewhere.
Take a bit of that. Gimme. Gimme that. There we go. Pick up the big gun. Not very stealthy, but it's okay. This is more of a just in case. Ooh, got a trilby, milady. A little bit of monies. Some eddies, if I remember the name correctly. Come on. Give me all of that. Let me pick up the bunny. Oh well.
Jesus fucking Christ. Think I got her. Got our target.
We make it?
She alive?
About to find out.
V, jack into her biomon. Need to know what we're dealing with.
All right.
This does not
Jacking
look
in.
good.
Sandra Dorset, NC 570442. Trauma Team Platinum.
Platinum? Shit. Trauma should have swooped in if she sneezed.
Guessing they jammed the transmitter, Sig. Looking at a hacked biomon, firmware reconfig, or a neurovirus.
Carajo, T-Bug. You ain't seeing this place. This is tubs, ice, hooks, and cleavers.
Scott Muncher's hack, huh? Got an idea. Check her neural cord. Find a shard? Yeah, pull it. That'll be what's muting the biomon.
All right.
Found the shard. Removing now.
Check the biomon. Anything change?
Greetings, Sandra. If you are conscious, assume recovery position now. An emergency evacuation unit has been dispatched and is due to arrive at your location in 180 seconds.
Biomon claims trauma will be here in 3 minutes.
Your premium plan will cover 90% of the projected costs of your rescue and treatment.
Ay, pobrecita. Let's get her off that ice.
Well, need you to cover me, buddy. Latino Heat. Some Eddie Guerrero up in this chat?
Jack, look sharp. Not done yet. Don't know who's out there.
Locked and ready, V. Do your thing.
All right.
Oh, fuck!
She's flatlining.
B, need to know what's
Jackie,
going
air
on.
hypo. Fuck, this is bad.
Catch, chica!
I think... Holy shit, it worked.
Fuera, chica. Get her outside.
Just walk over the body.
Fuera, get her out. Terrace.
Don't want to get too close.
Landing. Stand clear. Initiating security protocol. Follow all instructions. Stop in the doorway. Place the patient on the ground. Five steps back. Now. TT-133 to control. Patient NC570442 secured. Stimulants being administered. 70 milligrams dopamine, 110 norepinephrine, 800 fibrinogen.
Well, that was a thing.
Let's get out of here. Elevator gets us to the garage direct.
Good work. Shit show's over. Cutting my wires now. See you in the near future.
Listen, chica, I got this thing. Mind if I borrow your wheels?
Huh.
I got a date with Misty, but I can't take the metro. How's it gonna look for me?
Won't leave you hanging, Jack. But don't get used to it.
You're saving my ass, V. Thank you. How about I drive you home, huh?
She's all yours. I'm beat as it is.
More stuff for selling.
Oh, almost forgot. Should get Wakako on the holo. Tell her the job's done.
Okay.
V, how did it go? Our client is alive and well?
Somewhat.
Relatively well. Trauma team took her off our hands. She'll recover.
Splendid. Your payment awaits you. Ready to come and grab whenever you like, even right away. But I guess home is the only place you wish to be now. The NCPD has surrounded Watson. The district is closed. If you're to make it past the cordon, you must move fast.
Thanks for the heads up. Swing by to see you later. Word's out the NCPD is gonna put Watson on lockdown. If I'm gonna sleep in my own bed tonight, we better put it in 5th.
Leave it to me, chica.
Let me in. Okay. Some handcuffs, oh yeah. Whips and chains, handcuffs. Okay. So before we get in the car and continue the next thing, I need to get me a drink because I am out of coffee. So I just want to get a little something just real quick. So just hang tight and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. It says coffee makes the game sometimes, indeed. I did not get more coffee. Just went with the trusty Zevia. The Dr. Zevia, in this case. Cheers, everybody. That's good. All right. Let us resume. Gotta wait for the lockdown to end.
You don't believe in no fate. Every day digging the grave. Step in the pit with the snakes. City of dreams, city of gang. You don't believe in no fate.
Can't stop digging Night City.
Step in the pit with the
City like any other, just bigger.
Nah, chica. Not just any other city. Morgan Blackhand, Andrew Wayland, Adam Smasher. Legends are born here.
You live in your brain. City of dreams, city of Scully in the gullies, yeah. Bully in the burrows,
Man, I'm starving. Let's grab a tight bite. What do you say?
Jackie, they're locking down Watson, remember?
Oh, shit. You're right. Is it just me, or... do it. Yes. Tailing us. Hello. I don't like it. Not one tiny bit. Stop! Hijo de puta!
Fucking drive, Jackie!
Come on, Pete!
Hit! Keep her steady!
Hold tight, Pete!
Careful. Come on. Working on it. That's 2 shotgun hits to the driver.
Scratched your baby up pretty bad. Sorry, V.
It's okay. They can wait. Let's just focus on getting home.
Car looking cool. Internally. Maybe not on the outside, it's all scratched up, but oh well.
Damn. They're pulling out all the stops.
Got the mechs. Scan Jackie.
Necessary security measures.
Officer, ma'am. Damn, are we ever lucky we ran into you.
Really? What's it that makes me so special?
A heart of gold? Because only somebody with a heart of gold can understand just how much I need to get back to my girl.
Your girl?
Uh-huh. I'm gonna be worried sick if I don't show. I mean, I'm trying to be a stand-up guy. She's giving me a chance. Waiting.
That's a shame.
Look at him. No model citizen, maybe, but he's a good kid.
See, any plans to try to beat my speed run time someday? Possibly. Possibly.
Okay, on your way.
You have a good evening now, officer, ma'am.
Yeah, the speed run. Whew, that took a bit out of me. But now that I at least know some mistakes.
So you can be nice when you feel like it.
When am I not nice?
Always.
I'm always never not nice.
But yeah, I definitely have learned from the mistakes. Like hitting the guard. The whole Thalmor Embassy debacle. I think take those, kind of shave some stuff off a bit. Should be okay.
Check it out, V. Shit's going down.
Doesn't look like your average bust.
This ain't your average badges. That's MaxTac. NCPD's apex predators. MTAC rolls in when things fly out of hand. Gunks out there, though. Just a midday snack for them. Well, show's over. Poor bastards. But they had it coming.
Riding as passenger, you can press F to skip the ride and arrive. I think I'll just let it chill for a little bit. If it wasn't for the Thalmor Embassy, I'd have broken 3 hours easy, yeah.
Made it. Almost at your place.
What about you? Not likely to make it back to Haywood now.
Chill, V. They'll let me through.
You sure about that?
Oh, yeah. I'll play nice Jackie again.
Home sweet home. Now we can, like, change our clothes up and all that fun stuff. See ya!
Tell Misty I said hi.
I will. Ahí luego.
Good evening, Night City. My first guest tonight is the president of the Church of Eliyahu.
Bug? Forgot earlier. A runner I know has something you could probably use. Zip in your deeds.
Praise be to thee.
Fast Seabug is giving you an important step path to developing your net running skills, and then it went away.
Host of the Chip-In program, which promotes the use of cybernetic
That's all right.
implants. How's that treating you, beautiful?
Can't complain, Ziggy. Thanks for having me. Now,
Pick up some goodies.
stupid gate's busted again. Third time.
Home sweet home.
Gotta be some kind of scam.
Go home, go to bed. Good idea. But we gotta also check our weapons stash. Secure, storing all equipment and access from all your available safe houses and vehicles. Store something in your car trunk, be able to access it at your apartment later on. All right. So all of this cool stuff over here is what's in my storage. Since I got the bonuses and whatnot. Wait, there's a Wolf School t-shirt, some Witcher, Wolf School jacket, all this cool stuff. But get to that in just a bit after we get a little bit of rest. Let's see, Sir Conley. Heyo, welcome. This is my first time playing. I mean, kind of. I've tested the game out just a little bit with a couple of characters, you know, but just never really dove into it. Oh, Jackie.
Whoa, V. You get your beauty sleep? No matter. Time you got up.
I think I might have caught something when I jacked into that Corpo's biomon. Don't know, a neurovirus or... Need to see Vic. Let him tell me what's got my head reeling and my stomach churning.
Okay, let me take you. I brought you a ride. Yeah, throw on some threads, meet me downstairs.
Okay. Get a little shower, try to wake up. It's good enough. All right. Speaking of the threads, though. Take it all. All right. Let's see. So currently, here's what we're wearing. So we got some hats. We gonna trilby it up, m'lady? Or that, I'm just gonna say, well, unequip, no hat. Some upper body, Barty. Get some camo straps. Biker jackets. Both have basically the same armor. The straps weigh a smidge less. Got some long sleeve. They also all have the same armor. That matches the style. For sure. Yeah, we'll go with that for now. Lower body stuff. Some shorts. Nah. Shoe-wise, let's see. Basically, rocks boots. Nah. What do these other ones look like? We'll go with these. Special, nothing there. But I know. Come on. So we got a katana. I'm gonna take that. Actually, I'm just gonna take all of that. Okay. As far as the shotgun goes, I'm gonna equip the katana instead. For the pistol, DPS is lower on all of them. They all seemingly have power. The one I have does chemical damage. That does some thermal damage. Okay. But, back to this stuff. It's the same. This. Got the Wolf School jacket. For the fellow Witcher fans out there. We'll have that. As far as the shirt, the GOG, basically Galaxy shirt. Tattered crop top. Can't really see it much through the jacket. Let's do that for now. Nomad pants. Offer a bit more. Yeah, we'll take that. Back to the shoes. The Nomad shoes. Bit of gold, bit of splash. Sure. All right. Oh, I did see a level up. So we have 1 attribute and 1 perk point. Let's acquire some cool. Boom. Now. Cold Blood, we haven't really done much yet, but on here we have come up. Deal 15% more damage to human enemies. Yeah. I think that works. All right, no more perk points. No attributes. All right. Open this up. What is... Oh, we got a call.
Hey, V. Regina Jones here. If you're looking for work in Watson, give me a call.
How did you find me? How'd you even know my name?
I know where to gather my intel. Could even call me a collector. Later, V.
You embarrassed?
No.
Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. What? You have a sword? Yes, I do. Do I have an autosave by chance? Whoops. So we're in the apartment, but... Okay, so it's like right when we woke up. Alright. So just real quick. No shower? Alright.
Whoa, V. You get your beauty sleep? No bad.
Let's get all of that.
Time you got up.
I think I might have caught something when I jacked into that Corpo's biomon. Don't know, I'm neurovirus or... Need to see Vic. Let him tell me what's got my head reeling and my stomach churning.
Okay, let me take you. I brought you a ride. Yeah, throw on some threads, meet me downstairs.
A little bit of booze. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so now let's get back to this. Actually, the character. We'll do this, that real quick. Back over to the inventory. So that's good. We replaced this with that. On the outer, Wolf School. This was just the regular shirt. Pants, yep. The shoes. Yep. Okay. Pulling a sword and blowing up the place, yes. Alright. Alright, there's the save. I just can't remember what the holster of the weapon was, so I accidentally clicked the mouse wheel and threw a grenade.
Hey, V. Regina Jones here. If you're looking for work in Watson, give me a call.
How did you find me? How'd you even know my name?
I know where to gather my intel. Could even call me a collector. Later, V.
Oh, no. 14 is no good. It's just not enough. Wait, you mean 14 a day?
Alright. Oh, excuse us.
Hey, yo, V. How about a round or two? What do you say? How you like my new punching bag? Just gave me a next-gen ass whooping. He did. Be curious to see how he handles the likes of V.
Accidentally.
So how about it?
Sure.
Let's do this.
Light on your feet. Keep that head moving. You got one hell of a punch there, champ. Ever thought of monetizing it? I can arrange a fight or two. What do you say?
Let's see what you got for sale.
What have you got for sale?
Only top shelf gear.
Oh. A legendary katana. Just chilling. I'm gonna sell my junk though. Yep. Costs 4,806. We definitely don't have that much. Let's see. Increases crit chance, crit damage, weapon attack speed, and damage. Okay. So, about these fights.
You mentioned something about fighting?
I've seen you landing blows in the ring. You've got sharp instinct, good edge. You can go far, especially if you get chipped. These fights, let's just say they aren't legal, but very lucrative.
Lucrative for who? You or me?
Both of us. I get a small percentage of the total winnings, you know, as your agent. You get the rest.
Okay.
Sounds fair.
It's like I said, good instinct. Fights happen in different parts of the city. You choose where you want to go, put down your eddies, and start swinging. You win, you take home the pot. Manage to drop every last one of them, you get a chance to fight in the grand finale. That all clear?
Crystal.
Good. Oh, except you won't be setting foot outside Owatsu. Not yet. You can start in Kabuki.
Okay.
I believe in you, V. Time to show this city what you're made of.
All right, cool. Let's see what this message is. Looking for work, Watson. If you don't want to waste talent here, check the gigs. For you. Be in touch. Cool. Oh. So there's all the fights we can do. Cool. I'm gonna do that first. After we get our gun.
The sweet little 45's waiting for its mommy. Purrs after every shot now.
Let's have a look.
Okay. Gun. Let's see. Unity. Basically the same. I would like to do some selling though. Sell that. Sell that. And that. I believe. Yeah, that's our pistol because it's free. That's what that is. The Dying Knight, physical damage, headshot multiplier. Okay. Upgrading iconic weapons and clothing. Use the upgrade to higher rarity, substantially increasing its power. The higher that it's crafted, lower. Cool.
Thanks a lot.
All right.
Welcome to N54 News. I'm Jillian Jordan, and this is the latest from around the world.
Head downstairs, meet up with Jackie.
Hello, it's time for your local news. The Aratama Matsuri
Game's not for introverts. Phone calls, text galore.
The streets of Night City will come alive with exquisite multi-story dashi floats. The festival program will also include musical performances by biwa virtuosos and theatrical performances in the No tradition. The sponsor for the festival is the Arasaka Corporation. And in an exciting development, even Hanako Arasaka has announced her participation in the dashi parade.
Let me out.
From all of us at WNXU, we wish you a safe and fun Matsuri.
Of course, looking for the junks. Make just that little extra monies when we can.
So, are we going to talk about yesterday?
It's all in the report.
Oh, I read it. Except there's no mention of me telling you to Delta the fuck out of there. Yeah, no biggie. Not like that cyber psycho was a tank on 2 chrome legs. What the fuck were you thinking? There's a reason Max TAC exists, you know.
Civilians were in danger. What was I supposed to
Cops doing their cop thing. Scanner hustles. NCPD will pay you to help fight crime. Gigs. Fixers. Okay. Hey, Jackie. Good morning.
Woman of the hour. Jeez. It took you long enough. Worked up an appetite just waiting. Sit down, let me finish this. And we can drop in on Senor Vector.
All right.
You mentioned something about a surprise yesterday. Am I remembering right, or just had a brain fart?
Probably both, because you usually forget shit. But it just so happens, I think I might have bagged us a sweet-ass J.O.B.
Go on.
I mean, maybe it's not as big as that, but just that it's fronted by a little-known someone named Dexter Deshawn. Only the top fixer in Night fucking City. Fat-ass black Jesus of the afterlife.
See, Chris D90 followed. Hey, oh, thank you. All right, well, what's the job exactly?
So what's the gig? We meant to come out in one piece?
Well, our savior wants to tell you everything himself. Face to face. No pressure, but...
Is game broken? I've just downloaded it. So far, no. No. Game is definitely not broken. So far, no glitches. No game-breaking bugs. None of that. So far. All right. Well, so why me?
Why do I gotta go? You and T-Bug draw straws without me?
Playing on, we're playing on
Dex go way
PC.
Back, and my face is yesterday's news. Now Dex says he needs to check you. Talk to you. Look, V, it's his job, his rules. I can't blame him for taking a personal approach. And it ain't as bad as you think, okay? Trust me.
Guess I got no choice then.
Dex is a real deal when it comes to fixers. Don't get me wrong. Don't got nothing against the Padre or Wakako, but Dex is on his own.
Let's see what RDX are running. My graphics card is a 1080, so I'm definitely not on any of the R stuff.
Hello.
No, really, no.
It's always the same story. You land on fresh turf, local fixer waves his dick around, but he's smiling, saying you'll be up to your neck in gigs and eddies. Still, all you are is another name in their little black book. Nifty tool for getting them a fat slice of whatever half-baked shit pie their client put on the table. Sure, you crack jokes over drinks, but in the end, it's biz. Gracias a Dios. Estoy lleno. Brought your wheels. gave them to my guy yesterday to smooth over the dents after our dust up with the scabs.
Thanks, Jack. Much appreciated.
All right. So we can call our car.
Some top-notch work Miguel did. Rides like it looks. Factory new.
We'll see about that.
So we rolling or what?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's feel this factory new ride.
Now I get to have my not-so-good driving skills with a mouse and keyboard on populated city roads.
First stop. Ripper Duck. Chica, easy on the gas, eh? I just ate. I was supposed to stop by Vic's anyhow. I got a date.
Would you move?
You don't say.
A warrant has been issued.
So
Whoa.
sweet. Really gets me, you know?
Oh, careful. Person walked into my car. Oh. All right. Definitely not a fan of driving with mouse and keyboard. Oh.
They're opening fire! This is it. Come on, find me once Vic's done dusting your circuits. We'll hash out what Dex has cooked up for us.
Oh.
Your movie.
Someone's trying to hack me. Oh, oh. Well, that just happened. Pedestrians have the right of way. No. No, they don't. I was walking and they just... And oh! It was an insurance scam. That's what that was. I gotta do the... Oh, we can skip the dialogue.
Sit down, let me finish this.
Mention some... No. So what?
Just skip ahead.
No, Thanks, Jack. Much appreciated.
A little bit of skippy doos. Call the car.
Top-notch work Miguel did. Rides like it looks. Factory new.
We'll see about that.
So we rolling or what?
Let's feel this factory new ride.
Okay. Let's get in.
First stop. Ripper Duck. Chica.
All right, let's look at our radios. I'm trying to remember. There was one I liked from what I remember before. This might be it.
You on the gas, eh? I just ate. I was supposed to stop.
Oh, there's cops right there too.
I got a date. Me and Miss D.
You don't say.
Whoa.
She's so sweet.
I honked and that person disappeared.
Gets me, you know.
Okay, one little bug so far. So far, just one.
Yeah, this is it. Come on, V.
Mag containers,
Find
loot.
me once Vic's done dusting your circuits. We'll hash out what Dex has cooked up for us.
Ah, so that's what it was. The Netrunner.
But you are not the masters of your memories, for your eyes do not belong to you, or rather, not only to you. Do you truly believe
Just a
that those who
vending
have sold you
machine.
your mechanical eyes have resisted
All right, let's come on in. Meet with Ripper Doc. bug that worked in my favor, indeed. Mm-hmm. And then we got Trollshitty with the follow just a little bit ago. I didn't see that, but thank you and welcome.
Hey, V. Dr. Vector will see you now.
I'll sit tight over here. Me and Misty got a little catching up to do.
All right. Of course, we have to say hello to the cat. Meow, meow. Cyber installation is still a dangerous and evasive procedure. Select your desired cybernetic upgrade from the list and enjoy your new abilities. All right.
Vicky, spry as ever, you old ripper. Good to see you.
Good to see you too, V. It's been a while. To what do I owe the pleasure today?
Last gig, had to jack into a client's neuro socket. Think I might have gotten spiked.
Experiencing migraines, nausea, hypersensitivity to bright lights?
Oh, kit and caboodle.
All right, kid. We'll sort you out in a flash. Besides that, how are things?
Heard Dexter Deshawn?
Met a new fixer. Gave me a job. Name's Dexter Deshawn.
Known quantity from the afterlife. No denying you're moving up.
But something you're not telling me, Vic?
Keep your guard up, that's all. I've heard some things about Dex. He's not as chill as he makes himself out to be.
All right, well, need some upgrades, though.
Need some new kit, but tools, not toys, Vic. Time I bumped up my sights and got a grip.
Really? Now? Finally?
Vic, shit's getting real. Got a job from Dex Deshawn, hitting the major leagues. Need tech that can perform.
The Dexter Deshawn? Well, that is something. But let me guess. Hasn't paid you yet.
Quit
Nope.
crying, Vic. I'll bring you the Eddies later, with interest. You know I will.
Last time. You hear?
All right. Well.
Chair, please. Sit down and relax.
Sorry, just acquiring goods.
Kuroshi Optics. Best I've got, and should be about right under the circumstances. Now jack in.
All right.
You peruse and choose while I scan. Let's see what's going on inside.
So implants, mechanical replacements for organic body parts, superhuman-like abilities. Installation, it's still invasive, sometimes dangerous. Okay. Yes. All right. Got some hand stuffs. Chance of ricochet shots with power weapons. Cool. All right, those arms got some available items, but we don't need, or we don't have enough street cred. We're not cool enough. Skeleton, though. If we had 1,000, we could metal infused bones. We have 1,008. Some nervous system stuff. When your health drops to 15%, release an electroshock that deals damage equal to 20%. Ah, that's cool. All right. I think the eyes and hands would be good for now.
Decent enough scanner.
Need the carrying capacity? No, I don't.
Cherry on the top's a built-in external lens disruptor. In layman's terms, any surveillance cam will capture your face as a blur. And just remember, your body will still show up as crystal clear. This should do the trick. Talks to Kuroshi Tech, too.
I'm ready. Carve away.
Excellent. Let's do this. Lay that Major League arm of yours right here.
All right.
Just like that. Thanks. Now, a bit of anesthetic and I can start cutting. Feel anything?
Play-by-play, though? Really, Doc? Makes you sound like a dentist. Always going on and on.
Don't be mean now. Remember, I'm old. I got a shaky Gannic hand. Could slip. Lights out for a minute, all right?
Yeah, definitely not me. I don't need help with carrying capacity. No, thank you. Going back to that.
Let's test this. See the magic in action. Linking you in. You might feel a little discomfort at first. Blurred vision, low contrast, glitches. Well, how's it look? Feel all right to you?
Oh, this is fantastic, Vic.
Oh, beautiful. Time.
Oh. Scanning and all that fun stuff. And hacks, yes.
The scanner. It might take you a few seconds to adjust, but first time's rarely the charm, with anything, really. Scanner should eventually sync with your thought processes and read your intentions. I also injected an NCPD file search. Run into any ne'er-do-wells? You know exactly what they ne'er did well.
Okay. Database, thank you.
It ought to work like a charm. Now draw your weapon. You should see your ammo count in a brand new sight.
There we go. Now we can see our ammo. Yeah, what about the virus, though?
How about the neurovirus from the last job? Can you check it?
Done and gone while we were putting in your implant. And a full sweep on your soft and circuits. Zap the critter. You're certified bug-free.
All right. Garcias, Vic.
Shit, Victor, not bad. I don't know what to say.
Say you'll take this and remember the dosage. 2 whiffs now, and another 2 in an hour.
What am I looking at?
A mild stim. Should boost neurotransmission in the short term and muffle some of the side effects while the implant takes.
All right, thanks again.
You're the best, Vic. I owe you.
Go on, kid. Show them what you're made of. And once you hit the big leagues, don't forget where you came from.
All right. Dex is waiting on us. Let's get my body worked on, buddy. Takes time.
Your heart chakra looks a little out of whack, babe. I can release it for you, but you'd have to watch out for negative energy fields and avoid mean reds.
V, yo, listen up. I talked to Dex while you were in with the doc. He's waiting in his ride. For you. Ain't but a hop to where he's parked. Next to Gramsci Burgers.
Okay. Do my best to talk us up.
All right.
Not only to you.
Yeah, Nicole.
Listen, I've got this delicate matter. That's why I called you. The number of cyber psycho attacks in the city is on the rise. Now that's probably not news to you, but this issue matters to me for a few reasons. There are people who say cyber psychosis can be treated.
Right.
And I know exactly how that sounds, but I believe even an unproven therapy is still better than a bullet to the brain. If I get a tip about a possible attack, I'll give you a call. Maybe you can investigate before Max Tag hits the scene. But remember, you're not there to execute anybody. Try to incapacitate the attacker, and I'll send someone to pick him up. I hope that's all clear.
Yeah, the non-lethal stuff. Oh, a gentleman, thank you.
Yo, Miss V, a pleasure.
Dexter Deshawn in the flesh. Ample indeed.
Let's roll. Mind if I ask you something right off the bangle? Would you rather live in peace as Miss Nobody, die ripe, old, and smelling slightly of urine, or go down for all times in a blaze of glory smelling near like posies without seeing your 30th?
Let's see if this is a test or not.
This some sort of test.
Just a pet topic of mine.
I mean,
no.
Riddles?
No way.
No, Miss V.
Sorry.
Ontology.
No.
Looks like Mark Henry, yeah.
Close. Scanning a serious job now. Playing gargantuan compared to smashing up
Like
a
more
scaffold.
nowadays, Mark Henry. All right, let's find out why all the hubbub here.
Hang on, got a question of my own now. Why all this, Dex? Why me? Could've had Jackie or T-Bug sitting here. Could've just done this on comms.
Call me old-fashioned, but I like to look anyone I do biz with in the eye. Had the pleasure of meeting the Jackster in the past, and Sweet T-Bug helped this brother out 2 years ago. So here we are. Besides all that, got a special little pre-mission just for you, but we'll get to that.
All right, let's get some more info on the job itself.
Let me hear it. What's the job?
There's this prototype tech, a biochip to be precise. Job's to grab it. Simple.
Guessing it belongs to a corp?
Mm-hmm. Arasaka. Surely that's no problem.
No, we're good.
Corps don't deserve special treatment.
Shit, you ain't playing around. Got a feeling this could be a start of a beautiful friendship built on heaps of eddies.
You work this out? Got a plan?
2 things. First, a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active resolving that. Second, a rendezvous. Simple. Client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
Let's hear about the client.
Client. What's her thing? Why's she need to meet?
Woman's name's Evelyn Parker. Vetting her wasn't easy. Put the word out I was looking for any kind of intel.
Right, and?
Some brothers from Pacifica got back to me. Told me to stop looking. End of convo. Anyway, our little client insisted on meeting someone with skin in the game. You know, who'll be there for it all. Yours truly will be remote. T-Bug ain't no people person, and Jaggy's only good at some things. I know you know what I mean. Pretty much leaves you.
All right, talk about this Maelstrom.
What's the issue needs resolving with Maelstrom? Got a beef?
Slot in the shard. Got a classic tale for you. Psycho gang doing his thing 2 weeks back. Jumped a Militech convoy. Got away with the gear. Corp don't even know Maelstrom's involved. Now see, convoy was carrying the Flathead, a little combat bot, a prototype. And I need me that bit of high-grade military tech. Because if we don't get that bot, we don't get no soccer chip. And we sure as hell don't get no happily ever after. But don't get excited. It's a single-use toy. Now, I flat out purchased the damn thing from Maelstrom. Problem is, I did so from a gent went by the name of Brick. I say when, because Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, aka Royce, plain dropped his ass. Royce is in charge now, and I got no way of knowing if he aims to honor his predecessor's word. To add to this shitstorm, one Meredith Stout of Militech has developed an interest in said convoy.
Alright. Let's talk about this Royce guy.
Royce guy. What's he like?
A straight psychopath, chrome-loving kind.
Big club in this town.
I'll give you that. Except few of its other members, no matter the stakes, would put a friend and associate through an industrial microwave dryer. Apparently, first thing to burst are the eyeballs. Get a nice clear pop. Then the rest goes goulash.
Talk about that lady.
Who's the prima donna?
Corpo agent, internal affairs. Been skidding around town asking after the convoy as if her life depended on finding it. The one lead she's got zip-tied in her trunk. Stick up her ass ain't growing any shorter, so she must be getting desperate. Be wise to think how you could use that. Of course, to do so, you'll need that frazzled cat's info. Sending it now.
All right.
Think I got everything. Time I got to work.
Well, that's just music to my ears. I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's bar. Flathead, though's gonna be all you. One more thing, Miss V. Quiet life or blaze of glory? Later now.
Deuces. Performing certain actions will reward you street cred. Build your street cred to make a name for yourself in the Night City underworld, and doing so will open up opportunities. Cool. Jackie.
Jackster, talk to Dex.
Yeah, Gordito's a big deal. Literally and not, yeah.
Alright, let's check us out.
Guy certainly knows how to protect his biz. Wants to put us on a few small kinks. Prep work, I guess.
Doc.
Before lining us
Ayo.
up a big job. There's this combat bot military prototype. Maelstrom clept it, then Dex paid to take it off their hands just before the gang goons had a switch up in management.
Right, heard about that. Royce versus Brick. Hostile takeover.
About sums it up. Dex wants us talking to Royce. Gave the deeds of some Militech agent too, but don't know how much help she stands to be.
Alright.
Then there's the other thing. Gotta meet the client who put the job on the table, Evelyn Parker.
You? Well, what's Dex gonna do? Ride around in his limo, chat chicks up on the hollow?
Parker wants to meet someone on the crew. Dex gave me the nod.
He must know what he's doing. So, how you want to play this? Maelstrom or Parker? What's first?
Start with the client first.
Parker. Think I ought to see her first. See what she's like, what she's after.
Orale. In that case, I'll hit the all foods. Put my nose to the ground. Sniff around. Hasta luego.
Okay. So got that job complete. Gotta go to Lizzie's bar between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. But before we do any of that, I need to take a quick bathroom break. It's been the coffee and then the lovely Zevia going through. So bear with us a bit. Be right back. All right. So, let's see what time is it. 2:44. So we gotta skip a little time. Do 4 hours. All right, let's get our car over here. Try not to run over anybody. Oh. Well. Hey, easy with the car. Couple of automated cars seemingly just driving into each other. Tech! Heyo, welcome. All right, bar's behind us. Let's do this. Just keep it cool. Try not to drive too crazy. Oh. Alright, that should be the bar right there. Excuse us. Get out of the way. Why am I driving so slow? It's weird, I can go faster backwards, but I'm trying to drive forward and... Come on. That was weird. I was like getting caught on something. Let's see, hey, so Nanu, been following for a while, especially on YouTube. Well, thank you. Thank you. Glad to have you here. All right, let's get out of here and go in the bar.
Hey there, dollface. Interest you in a preem BD?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. In I go.
Hold it. House rules first. There will be severe penalties for any unauthorized recording. No drugs, no groping.
Someone catch your eye? You do not grab them. You find them in the catalog, ask for a BD, and get yourself a box.
I really look that green to you? Like I don't know?
Mm-hmm. Doors open.
Mm-hmm.
Have fun, doll.
Welcome to Lizzie's.
What a sweet little face you have.
Don't talk.
I'll be taking that. All right. Take some goodies.
Hey.
Get you something.
Yeah, looking for Evelyn. Actually, let's see if I can sell some junk.
What's on the menu?
Yes, I can. $3. Sure. All right, looking for Evelyn.
Looking for Evelyn Parker. Know if she's here?
Who's asking?
We could be nice. Big tipper.
A big tipper. Generous when I get the answers I'm looking for.
Appreciate the gesture, truly. But afraid I don't get paid to talk. Opposite, actually.
It's all right, Mateo. Just wait for this
Little drinky drink.
Evelyn Parker. I knew it was you as soon as you walked in.
All right, well, cheers.
Scent's on. Only tequila I drink. How would you know?
I like to know everything about the people I work with. Either that or it was just a lucky guess.
Alright, so why meet here?
Why are we meeting here? Any particular reason? Actually, it doesn't seem much like your thing, this place.
I'll take that as a compliment. Come on. Know a place we can talk where ears won't prick up to listen. We'll be in the lounge, Mateo. If anyone asks, we're not here.
Alright.
So, what can a horny girl like me do for a
Nothing's wrong. Really?
Why don't you just tell me the truth?
I just told you.
Dex had a load to say about you. Called you professional, effective, and trustworthy. I hope he wasn't overselling.
Oh, I'm the best.
I'm good at what I do. Got a solid crew at my back, too. Never once botched a job.
You do realize I expect more of you than scraping street corner data terms. Much, much more.
I'm the best, and I know what I'm getting into. Dex was clear. The job's high risk.
By the way, you work together long? You and Dex?
Right in his bio?
You writing Dex's bio? Hate to disappoint, but I just don't know much.
In other words, you hardly know each other. Yet he fingered you for this job. Curious.
Oh yeah, and if, yeah, Jen, I'm pretty sure that's Vex from Skyrim. All you Skyrim fans out there. That, Evelyn is Vex.
V?
Let's cut to the chase. What do you got for me?
Your target. I trust you know what it is.
Relic. Secure your soul trinket. Key tech in the program, actually. We're tangling with Arasaka. Making this heist one dangerous, risky motherfucker.
Arasaka's poured billions into personality transfer technology. But me, I just want the data on this one. The chip is tucked away inside Kompeki Plaza, the hotel. You ever been?
Nah. A little too, rich for my blood.
Classy corp hotels? Yeah, no. Out of my price range.
Well, the decor's to die for. As you'll see for yourself.
So where's this chip hiding, exactly?
In a suite on the top floor. The room's occupied by Yorinobu Arasaka.
Yorinobu Arasaka? He's in town?
Don't you read the scream sheets? The media couldn't get enough of Yori coming to Night City. It was all over the headlines. Anyway, he's heir apparent to the Arasaka Empire. Saburo Arasaka's only surviving son.
What, so Arasaka Jr.'s planning to grab the reins while in Night City?
Only a handful of people in Night City know what the Arasaka's real plans are.
Telling me you're one of them?
Let's see.
Look, if you've got any spare aces up your sleeve, now's the time to show them.
Now this should make your tits perk up. Yorinobu recently swiped the chip from an Arasaka laboratory. He's made a deal with Netwatch, aims to sell it to them. Have you spotted my ace yet, or do I need to spell things out?
Alright, so where's he keeping it?
Fine. So no Arasaka security on the device, because Yorinobu whisked it away in secret. Now where's he hiding it?
Well, likely in a specialized container. One that mimics an organic neural environment. On the outside, it looks like an ordinary briefcase.
And the case is?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Provided we're done gossiping about the Arasakas.
Yeah, but what's on the relic?
One more thing. Data that's on the chip. What is it?
Irrelevant, entirely.
We're talking about data Yorinobu snuck out of Arasaka. What's more, he wants to pass it on to Netwatch. Sounds pretty damn relevant to me.
Listen, V. The relic. That's my concern. Your concern? Earning a paycheck. Just get the job done. I'll make sure your bank accounts are sated.
Okay.
Okay. What's next?
Now comes the best part. Follow me. Got something for you. Should help you plan. Brain dance from Konpeki Plaza.
How's a brain dance supposed to help? Need facts, not thrills.
Think BDs are only good for fondling virtual tits? Jacking off to in those boxes? No.
Would you like
It can be a
anything
very
else?
useful tool.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Good for
I'll do whatever I
analyzing
can to
details human perception, even boosted, doesn't grasp. Exactly what you need.
So what's on the tape?
Yorinobu's suite. The glorious interior. You'll need to locate the relic yourself. Hope I grabbed enough detail to make that possible.
Hold up. Mean to say you recorded this?
Mm-hmm. BD rec implant. Why, you object?
No?
No, not at all. Let's see this brain dance.
Uh-huh. Judy'll help. She's a Mox, too. Besides, we go back, years. V, this is important. Judy's always been there for me. Always helped out. I trust her. But she's a Mox, not the latest member of your crew. Try not to forget. So you'll be a good girl, tread lightly, and keep that tongue on a leash.
Relax. Believe it or not, I'm no stranger to tact. In biz or life.
Hey, there you are.
This is V. She's here for that BD role. And V, this is Judy. Best brain dance editor I know.
Enough already. Gonna make you barf.
Hey, Judy.
Compiled your BDF.
What do you think? Will it do?
Still pretty raw, but yeah, ought to do.
Mm-hmm. V needs to get deep inside. That's most important.
Oh, yeah.
So, let's calibrate. Tune it to her. Believe me, I've dealt with worse. Should see the jig street porn we gotta contend with sometimes.
So, we drop V inside? Let her look, let her rummage around, right?
How about it, V? Raw brain dance. Ever taken a dip before?
No.
Look, I'm no BD virgin, but the raw stuff, uncharted territory.
Relax. I'll explain everything. It's less complicated than it sounds. Sit down, settle in, and we'll get you going.
Have a little seat. Get our brain dance on.
Gotta create your sensory profile first.
Okay.
Okay, hit me. Just promise me it won't hurt.
It won't. Not this time. Now sit still, look at me. Gonna run the analysis soft. Should feel a slight tingling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now let's set the optics and other sensory sigs. Look smack into these two screens. Pretend it's an eye exam.
Am I gonna have to do this calibration dance every time?
Not necessarily, but it's worth the wait. Give me 2 more minutes and you'll see exactly what BD analysis is capable of. 1 more sec. Need to get the pain receptor limiters in. Okay. All set. I need to test your profile first. Tossing in a sample BD. You can use it to get to know the editor. Now let me see. Where could we...
Can't you just use my recording? Why are we wasting time?
So we don't risk our necks. Besides, won't take a sec. Got something here. Should be perfect.
All right. Let's do it.
Boot it up.
Mm-hmm. Let me give you the tailored version first. Let you get your bearings. Then we'll jump into editing mode. Be diving in 3, 2, 1.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Got it.
And remember, everything on full blast. They'll spot us extra for a wicked adrenaline high. Okay, on you go.
Down, everybody, on the ground. I want to see you kissing the flooring. Money, now, or I will fucking drop you, I swear to God. Whoa, yeah, hey, now, before I blow your fucking head off.
Slow, deep breaths. Your cortisol and adrenaline spiked, but the soft activated your hormone blockers. Nothing happened. You're alive and well.
Oh, could have said something. Warned me about it, thank you.
A flash of intense shock. I can still feel it. I remember. Fuck. That last second. Could have warned me how much it hurts to die.
Trust me, real death hurts much, much more.
Not so sure about that.
You'll be fine. Got everything set up? Let's switch over to editing mode. I'll sever the link to the BD roller's sensory array. You'll be able to look around freely. Whole scene's yours. Full cam control in analysis mode, so move around, zoom in and out, whatever else you come up with. Think of it as your own little sandbox. So analysis mode, you control playback. Can even pause when you feel the need. Then you use the editor console to unpause. Try it.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't. Get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Got it.
Dream as hell, right? Well, that's not all. You can speed things up or rewind, whatever you like. Give it a try. Rewind. Roll it back to the top. All good. Neat. Now try fast forwarding a bit.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't be creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD.
Okay. You can also reset the recording. That'll take you right back to the beginning. Try it. Now for some fun. This here's why you came in the first place. In analysis mode, you get to view and even scan details of the enviro recorded by the BD roller. Focus on the heat, the gun this gonk gets from his buddy at the beginning. Now scan it.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. The creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. Those psycho freaks from the studio. Got it. And remember, everything on full blast. They'll spot us extra for a wicked adrenaline high. Okay, on you go.
Okay, right here.
Some clues. They may overlap, okay.
Excellent. Let's move on. Now heads up. In analysis mode, you can ferret out background noise and conversations if the roller got close enough. This tech records everything, every little detail, even the sights and sounds the roller was never aware of. To see the sources of the recorded sensory signals, switch to the audio layer in the editor. Go ahead and try that now. Okay, good. Now you should see several sound signatures in the store. Choose one and hone in on it.
Okay. Fuck! On you go. Little shitheads! Go restock. I'll take the register. How about you suck a bag of dicks, eh?
So, any thoughts?
Unbelievable. Seriously, like it was happening right next to me.
Yeah, it's how BD recording implants work. They pick up everything, all the elements in the background. Then an editor tweaks them, makes them pop. Keep playing with the sound, explore it a bit. We'll move on when you get bored.
Okay.
Sometimes you can analyze extra layers in the raw, stuff the roller's cyberware picked up.
Like what?
Ev's got Kiroshi optics that grab infrared, meaning you should be able to grab heat signatures from her recording.
Huh. Hella nice.
Now let's wait till the guy punches out the gonk at the counter.
Go restock. I'll take the register.
And a couple
How about you suck a bag of dicks, eh? We have a deal today on 2 flavors. Cuddy and Serpent. Everybody! Up! To the ground! Want to see you kissing the flooring! Money!
Scanning works on peeps, too. Walk up to the wounded chick. Try scanning her.
Oh, careful. Oh, wrong thing. There we go. That's what I meant to do.
All right, next thing. Scroll forward to the part where our artist gets a lead injection.
Now, or I will fucking drop you! Now!
See that? They shot him and he never saw it coming. But you will. Here it comes. My favorite part of the game. See the blinking thing over the entrance? Surveillance cam. Must have caught our shooter. You'll see in a sec. Cam feeds to the screen behind the clerk. Roll back to where the screen's in the kid's field of vision, then scan it. His own Chumba shot him. Probably planned to all along. Must have got a nice slice of cred on the black market for a BD like this. BD freaks are ready to pay a preem for a real flatline. Anyway, if you've seen enough, you can exit.
All right.
Yeah, it's impressive, right? It's too bad most of the BDs we do here are only good for flogging the log. Anyway, you ready to do this? Look at your wreck?
I don't know. Let's take a break. Still feel like that kid when... Yeah. Think I'm done.
V, there's no time. Get it together, please.
Okay. Go ahead. Just need T-Bug to link in.
Whoa. Who?
Runner from my crew. Security specialist. She'll tell me what to look for while we analyze. No problem, I hope.
Actually, it is a problem. Not what we agreed, Ev.
Evelyn? I won't get a damn thing out of this without T-Bug.
Judy, please.
Ev, she wants to bring a runner in? What part of that don't you understand? How do I know she'll only perch in this footage? Observe, not fuck with anything.
Me. I'm your guarantee.
Yeah, right.
Help me. This one last time. I promise everything will work out, just like we planned.
Okay, V. Call T-Bug and we'll dive in.
All right. Get her on the line.
Hey, V, what's happening?
Bug, listen. I got some useful footage from Konpeki Plaza. It's a brain dance.
Konpeki? Oh, thought as much.
Someone there with you?
Unimportant, Bug. Please focus. Need your help. Got no clue what I'm supposed to look for once I'm in.
All right, see if I can walk you through it. Jacking into your tech now. You've got to give me access. Opening port 1779. Secure protocol? Good, I'm going in. Should be getting my request now.
Got it. You ready?
A millisec. Okay, connection confirmed. Now some quick tip ice and we're clear. Ready to dance.
Fire her up, Judy.
All right. Got another going.
All right, V, eyes open. Gotta find out where Yorinobu's keeping the relic.
You look like a cut of fuckable meat. Are you?
Evelyn. I felt her fear. Sure got it under control quick, too.
I said no. They'll have my head for this. Then you shall perish for a good cause. But make yourself comfortable. I need a minute to...
Listen in on that conversation, V. Could be something important.
Oh, I will.
Finish.
Let's see. Oh.
I need a minute to finish.
The program is still in the trial phase. We cannot take it to market as is.
We shall see soon enough.
Please speak with your father. He's taken a particular interest in this project. He can certainly explain the risks.
My father's a tired, visionless old graybeard who thinks nothing will change, and he'll live forever in his tiny, frozen bubble.
I should not even be listening to such things.
You will listen to this. Saburo is an adult despot, utterly removed from reality. Stuck in some fossilized vision of a world that no longer exists. Of a world that may never have existed. We have not seen eye to eye for the past 20 years. I am quite sure we want now.
Read the documentation carefully. The relic requires specific storage conditions. You must provide them.
Heard that? Relic docs gotta be around here somewhere. Look for them.
Oh, I will. I want to do a quick scan. Get my rewind on real quick.
Shit, camera's packed with new tech. Motion sensors, heat sig activators, IFF.
You skilled enough to kill it all?
Mucho more than enough. Just need access to their subnet. Alarm firmware's fresh, but saw excited birds chirping on a BBS. Something about lots of seeds falling to this sieve. Let me generate keys. I can forge their SIGs.
Okay. Yeah.
I said no.
Cannot take it to market as is.
We shall see soon enough.
Please speak with your father. He's taken a particular
Come on, fast
interest
forward.
in this project.
My father's tired. Visualist,
Don't see any other security stuff just yet.
and he'll live forever in his tiny frozen bubble. Longer exists. A war that may never have it. We have nothing on you. Business can be stupid.
Does he have his data pad? No.
Just one condition.
You wish to make an
One. Last time.
bedroom.
I got an idea.
No, come back. Picked up something. Ah, okay. A turret?
Automated turrets. Latest scanner model. Systems all connected to the server.
Can you shut them off?
Externally, no way. Gotta get in, check out how they link into the system first. Looks like all their security systems are linked to the hotel subnet. We need the flathead. No other way to shut down these systems.
Alright.
Can't get around them ourselves?
Nope. At least I'm fresh out of ideas.
Steph was
Pick that up, pick that up. Let's come on over this way.
Fun last time. I got an idea. Hear that? Very nice. Ah, you'll like this. Sit.
Okay, so nothing there.
Ah, you'll like this.
Loaded. Safety's on. Good to know, though. Once you're in there, don't forget about that iron.
To get your data pad, sir. Oh, there we go.
Manual details a special temp-controlled container. Relic needs to be kept real cool.
So Chip's gotta stay in the freezer.
Yep, could damage it otherwise. Okay, switch on thermal layer detection in the editor. Should be easier to spot where Yorinobu's keeping the chip.
Okay. It's getting hot and heavy in here, clearly. Oh, yeah. Oh, something. Just the little AC.
Air conditioning, standard model for hotels of this caliber. Temp matches that stipulated in the docs, but no way the chip's hiding there. Too risky. Temp fluctuations, risk of damage.
Let's run this whole area. Champagne and ice.
Oh, Donaghys. Looks like Mr. Arasaka had something to celebrate. Really think you'll find the chip in there? No way. Temp's too low. Could fluctuate. Nice try, though. Just a fancy-ass fridge. Tip doesn't match the guidelines. Won't find a thing here.
Way back over there.
Right. Grab the heat sig. Matches the spec in the docs.
Yorinobu's got the case here. Guaranteed.
Mm-hmm. We got it. Good work. Looks like we got everything we need. Quit out of the editor.
Okay.
Get everything you need?
Yep, that'll do. Thanks, Judy. We got it. Later, T-Bug.
Nice work today. See you soon.
I'll wipe the cache on your data. You were never here. Keep it. I'll put it on Ev's tab. Portable device for handling BDs. I already uploaded your calibration settings. Not as sophisticated as what we got here, but should do the trick.
And it keeps you out of harm's way. Clever.
Speaking of harm's way, know what I see looking at you? Walking, talking corpses.
We needed that recording, Judy. BD practically does our job for us.
The BD will be the death of us. Seriously. If Arasaka finds out you have it, you're dead. I'm dead.
Judy, relax. Nobody will ever know.
Evelyn, please. No shortcuts. You go that route, City'll always win. So be careful.
Of course I will be. Besides, we'll talk in a bit.
All right. Out of the chair.
Let's walk.
Okay. Lead the way.
Well, what do you think?
Let's find out what the nature of this connection is.
Think I see how you know so much about Yorinobu.
It's simple. Men like pillow talk a bit too much.
So it's just about the sex.
Biz. And biz only.
Let's see if the afraid about getting tied to this heist.
You're not worried? Arasaka will flag and screen anyone who's had dealings with Yorinobu.
Oh, they'll have a long list then. Packed full of big names. Much bigger than mine. You tell me who they check first. Corpo hotshots and cutthroats? Or a little bedroom plaything like me?
Okay, so what now?
So, what now?
V. Do this job for me. I mean me alone. No splitting the payout with anyone else. No middlemen. No Dex.
You wanna haze our fixer?
You want to fuck over our fixer. I knew something was up.
Dex is a middleman. And a useless one at this point.
Evelyn, you don't mess with fixers. That's the one rule every merc in this city knows and actually follows.
But if we're smart...
Doesn't matter. Mistake like that'll cost you your rep. And without a rep, you're nobody. You sure you want to do this?
Better ask yourself that question. Do you want to spend the rest of your days blasting scabs? Or become a legend overnight? Your choice.
Yeah, Dex, trust me, I'm not gonna just hose him.
No fucking way. Dex took a leap with me. He trusts me.
Now I'm doing the same. 50%. With cred like that in your account, you won't need Dex for anything.
Well, I'll at least say I'll think about it.
I'll think about it.
If you need me, call. I'll send you my number.
Okay.
Good luck. Now go. I need a few words with Judy.
Okay. Seal. Something there. Oh.
How things looking, Miss V?
Got the recording.
Turns out Evelyn's recording from Kompeki was worth our time.
Beautiful. T-Bug already called. Said she's working her magic. And the flathead.
Nothing yet. On it now.
T-Bug says no chance at that chip without that bot. To work then, Miss V.
Gotta call the Militech agent, which is optional. Or we could just go meet up with Jackie and start doing some work. Let's see. Get back to him. Okay. Some other messages too. All right. Thanks. There we go. Let him know thanks for the info. Got some leveling as well. I will put a little in there. A little in there. Defensive attacks. Combos with blades to apply blade armor while moving. It's just the passive too. All attacks with blades. Strong attacks with blades. I'm gonna do this because we usually move. Let's come back to our cool here. Figure gain cold blood, increase movement speed. Okay. Crit chance while sneaking. Takedown is increased. Da, da, da. Move at speed while sneaking. Yes. I'd like to be a bit faster on that side. Thank you very much. All right. Got all that. Got all that. Oh. Okay. There we go. But I think what I'm going to do is wrap up the stream here for today. Again, I am basically on vacation this whole week, so I will definitely be streaming some more. Plus, this tied, as of last night, Cyberpunk and Mass Effect all tied up, so we're going to be streaming some Mass Effect this week as well. But I'm recording this, so this will be up on the YouTube probably tomorrow. Skyrim will be up a little later on today, this evening at some point. So let's just save here. A new save there. Excellent. And we'll get on out of here. So before I go, as always, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. We'll see you guys later.